It does not cost to dream. That is why we dream even some impossible things, like dreaming of a world full of peace, owning an exotic island, or closer home, even dreaming a hassle-free dealing with the government. Though the first two dreams may actually be possible to realize, the dream about the government could just remain a dream. Because many say a government is after all a government. A citizen needs the government, in many cases is dependent on it, and also needs things which only the government can do or provide. Every citizen has to deal with the government one time or the other, whether he likes it or not. Many people understand dealing with the government as a painful process involving corruption, middlemen, delays, red tape, lengthy application processes, and finally running from pillar to post with no hope of the job being done. Imagine for a moment, there are easy ways to apply for permissions, licenses and clearances from the government. There are actually dates fixed before which you are assured of the job being done. The job is actually done within the assured time. You're kept informed all the time. You're taken into confidence. And most importantly, the government officer who fails to deliver pays you for the delay if the commitment is not met. Just fit for imagination, is it? Not really. Let us look at things by being a little less cynical. Can you believe that Sakala actually makes all this possible? Sakala, the mission of the government of Karnataka for administrative reforms, actually has made it smoother for people to interact with government organizations. Sakala in Kannada means in time or good time. Isn't it wonderful that you exercise your rights and your rights are respected? Isn't it great that for the first time people indeed experience the fact how government is actually of the people and for the people? Isn't it pleasing to know that the government too makes commitments to citizens and strives to keep its word? Sakala demonstrates how the government has taken a step forward to reach people and make it easier for them to interact with it. By way of Sakala, the government seems to say to citizens, look, if you find it difficult to deal with your government will make easy and comfortable ways for you to get your jobs done. Sakala has been the biggest exercise towards instilling confidence in the minds of citizens about their government. Sakala now covers 42 departments and 447 services. It is easy to apply through Sakala, and the applicant is in the loop by way of SMS sent to his mobile number. Dates are fixed for completion of the jobs, and if there are delays, erring officers are made to pay compensation to the applicant for the delay. The Sakala call center functions as a friend to a citizen who is looking forward to dealing with the government. The call center number 080 4455 4455 is the new symbol of confidence for a citizen, from getting information about a department to knowing about the application process to keep track of the status of the application, to knowing about the application process, to keeping track of the status of the application, to complaining about unresponsive officials, to perhaps even thanking Sakala for a job well done. The call center of Sakala is a friend indeed. So, if you don't want to pay bribe, if you don't want to engage a middleman, if you don't want to run from pillar to post to get your job done, all you need to do is call 080 4455 4455. One just needs to look for a Sakala board in a government office. If the board is present, then take it as the job is done and to your advantage. Since all departments are still not under Sakala, looking for the board is essential. Once your application is accepted, duly filled, you will be given an acknowledgement with a date by which your job is to be completed. The mobile number you give to Sakala will receive updates about the status of your application. You, your time, and your concern are respected, along with your right to know what is happening to your application. Sakala has dealt with 4 crore applications till date, and more services are being added in due course. This would not have been possible without the full cooperation of the administrative machinery, especially the government employees of Karnataka, who have taken it as a challenge to not just correct the image in the public mind about them, but also to re-establish themselves as citizen-friendly. Sakala is not just unique and unbelievably efficient, but also a pathbreaker. It is the first and the only effort towards bridging the gap between people and their government. The government's commitment to making Sakala successful is evident from the fact that in spite governments changing under 3 chief ministers, Sakala has been getting the same importance from the day of its inception and is steadily growing from year to year. From getting a birth or a death certificate, income or caste certificate, trade or driving license, mark sheet or old age pension, government has given the power to citizens to take it without hassles and by right. Sakala is a silent revolution against corruption and towards making the government efficient. To know that Sakala is not a dream, but indeed a dream come true for every citizen, call the helpline 080 4455 4455 today.